10.
Bill Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper, Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. If you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Shia, what is going on, everybody? It is yours truly, the Ace.
What you been waiting for? What you been hating for? Like if y'all don't give it everything you got, what you been playing for?
Appreciate you guys for popping back in here to another play-by-play of yours truly in the New York Yankees. Appreciate all you guys. Game 2 of this 3-game set where our New York Yankees are taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. Yankees took game 1 yesterday. Cam pitched excellent last night. The Yankee offense did just enough to get us a W, and we're here looking for a series win. Before we get into all that, shout out to everybody in the building. Tayside, what up, man? Happy Saturday. I believe this is Tayside's first time being the first person in the building. Congratulations. Appreciate you. Riggy is in the building as well. What's good? You're
outside. You heard?
Real Bird. Ace brings that energy.
Ain't no thing like me except me.
Appreciate you, man. The Yankees metric crowd are finally realizing small ball and keep the line moving at bats work. Huh. If there was only a certain content creator out there that's as good looking as I am, that has been saying that for years. If only, right? If only. But I kid around, guys. Appreciate you guys. Roberto, thanks for popping in. Nosebleed. Desiree, what's up, girl? Val, what's up, girl? How you doing? Jeff is in the building. What up? Yankee girl. Sting. My guy Delulu is in the building. What's good, brother?
Los Yankees de Nueva York.
And Roberto getting us started early. Appreciate you with that $5 super chat. Thank you for hitting him with that Hulk.
Smash.
Good Saturday, everyone. Hopefully, good weathers today. I see what you did there. Nice pun intended. Let's go, Yankees. Ronnie, thanks for popping in. Sting, what up? I think I said what's up. Sting, Gooey, Michael, what up? Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new, please sub up to the Ace Avenue. We've been having a great week over here on the stream today, and it's all because of the contributions of you guys. Everything you guys do is absolutely amazing. Meredith is on the mic, so you guys know what time it is. This game is about to get underway.
And here we go.
Let's go ahead and go over the lines for both teams. We got Dylan Cease on the bump today. He is in the Cy Young race with Cam, who just pitched yesterday. The Yankees could help out their pitcher in his Cy Young candidacy if we're able to get to Dylan Cease today. Bateman, Vlad is back in the lineup. Kirk, Springer, Okamoto, Clement, Cameron, McAdoo, Straw, due up. For the Blue Jays, and the lineup for our New York Yankees.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Grisham, Rice, Ramos, Garcia, Jones, Lombard, Jazz, Wells, and Caballero due up for our New York Yankees with Ryan Weathers on the bump. Thank you, Stanton, for your time, but it's time to move on. That's a nice segue, Gooey. Appreciate that. Yes, we did just get the news earlier today, about an hour ago, that Giancarlo Stanton, it's a good chance that he's probably not going to return, being that he just got re-injured. This is a different injury. Trying to ramp up to come back this season, ended up hurting the other calf, I believe. So with the timeline being what it is, Aaron Boone mentioned that he might be running out of time. So it's possible we might have seen not just the end of Giancarlo Stanton for 2024, but maybe as a New York Yankee. I don't know. I don't want to get too ahead of myself when it comes to that, but definitely a blow for the New York Yankees. But it's one of those things that we talk about all the time where baseball tends to figure itself out. We sit here and we talk about all the time, how are the Yankees going to decide when guys get healthy like Stanton, Belly, Judge? How are they going to decide? Sometimes the baseball guys decide for you. It's unfortunate because Giancarlo Stanton, regardless of how you feel about him, has been one of our best postseason performers and one of our longest tenured Yankees on this team. I was just looking at the Yankee Report, good channel on Instagram. They posted all Giancarlo Stanton's 7 home runs at 2024. We don't get to that World Series without Giancarlo Stanton. So regardless of how you feel, people are like, oh, we don't need him. You know, like, we needed him then. And outside of last year, he's been mostly postseason proven in every postseason he's been in with us. So it's definitely a blow for our New York Yankees. Hopefully we see him next year. Hopefully we see him at some point next year. James, Yankees are done getting closer to the division. Boston and Rays take the playoffs. Yankees going to sit this year out. You think so? So you think the Yankees, who are currently, let's see, hold on. Let's see. So you think the New York Yankees, who are currently 10.5 games up of the team that's on the outside of the playoffs, is not making the playoffs? Huh. With like 30-something games to go? We'll see what happens. But I think you're wrong. Toronto takes the series in the Astros sweep. Okay. We'll see. We'll see if you come back in here if the Yankees win today's ball game. We'll see if you come back in here and try to push your next statement. Oh, they'll get swept by the Astros and the Red Sox. We know how Yankee haters do. Gooey says, please tap that like and share your people. That's right. Let's go, guys. Vlad's back in the lineup today. John, what up? Stan got injured again. Yeah, he got injured again. Stanton got injured being injured again. Yeah, unfortunately, it just looks like his time is up with the Yankees. Or at least for this year. Ryan Weathers is on the bump. Let's put down in that comment section which Yankees getting that first hit. We'll have some pleasant surprise with our youth movement. That's why we got to win it for Giancarlo. We win it, he gets a ring. Here's Bateman to lead things all. First pitch called strike, top of the zone, 0-1. The 0-1. Cold strike 0-2. Stormy Weathers is what Ronnie says. They want him to get to 500 with us. I've said that for the longest time, man. I just don't think he's going to get there. I don't think he's going to be healthy enough to get there. Ball misses outside, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2. Ball, 2-2. Ryan will have 8 Ks today. The 2-2. Foul. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Foul. Stays live. Here's the defense for the Yankees. Ramos, Grisham, Jones on the outfield. Caballero, Lombard, Jazz, Garcia, and Wells behind the plate with Ben Rice DHing. Here's the 2-2. Foul. Stays alive. He's battling. Already 8 pitches. About to be 8 pitches this inning. This Blue Jays team is a very feisty team. The pitch to Bateman is hit to right field. That dunks in for a base hit. Bloop single. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vlad makes his return. He's been out about a week. A little over a week. First pitch to Vlad. That's a called strike in the outside corner. Kelvin, what's good, bro? Says, what up, Ace? Go Yankees. Appreciate you. First hit, Grisham. Okay. As that's hit on the ground, could this be 2? Caballero goes to second for 1, and they can't get the double play. They get the force at second. 1 away. Good hustle by Bateman. He was almost safe on a routine, on about a hopper to third. It was close, very close at second. Very close at second. But they did get him. Whoever subbed up, appreciate you. Stanton out opens up the DH. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like we talk about it all the time, Kelvin. One way or another, it kind of figures itself out. Here's Kirk. They got the Yankee killers lined up. Guerrero, Kirk, and Springer. First pitch, called strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. The 0-1. Checks at first. He's safe. Oh, he almost fell off the bag. No balls, 1 strike count to Kirk. We break another record this stream. Like the vid. Appreciate you. Yeah, we had 2 record-breaking streams this week. The 0-1. Ball, 1-1. Kirk is a double play candidate. Yeah, he does run pretty slow. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Like your boy Ace, he likes the sweets a lot. Likes to eat a lot. The 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike count. That's a called strike. 1-2. Last year, Vlad had 8 postseason home runs. This year, he's got 7 regular season home runs. The 1-2. Lays off that 1-2 balls, 2 straight count. Double play would be nice. He's already about to be at 15 pitches. Sting says, Ace, you are the best, my guy. Appreciate you, man. Thanks, brother. Baseball is funny because muscle low-key makes it harder. Yeah, that's why you don't see a lot of guys lift weights. The 2-2. That's hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Runners on first and second. 1 away for George Springer. The big bats are on. That's not a bad pitch either. That's just a good piece of hitting. You're going against 3 guys that are solid hitters, and even though Guerrero's having a bad year, he's still Vlad. Kirk just kills us. I would kill for a guy like Alejandro Kirk on our team. And I feel like, and I really hate to say this, I really do. If George Steinbrenner was live, you could bet your ass Alejandro Kirk would be a New York Yankee. A guy that kills us, he would not be on the Blue Jays, not on a rival team. Ball misses low, 1-0 to Springer. This could be a big inning for the Blue Jays if Springer comes up with a big hit. 1 ball, no strike count. Come on, Ryan. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Springer base it to left field. Let's see if they send Vlad. Here he comes, rounding third. Throws cut off. Blue Jays on the board. 1-0 ball game. The 3 big bats for the Blue Jays have all reached consecutively. Vlad with a fielder's choice, Kirk with a single, and Springer with a single. Blue Jays strike first. Here's Okamoto. NFE from the strike zone. What's good, brother?
And there's that somebody. Who's that somebody? It looks like it's Ace. Ace is your winner.
You're confused what happened with the transfer of power? I forgot who was talking about this. George really didn't want Hal running the team. You want to know what would have been in the best interest of the Yankees? Is if Hank and Hal both ran it at the same time. Because Hal has been mostly a hands-off owner. One ball, one strike count. Nah, it's been known that Hal wasn't supposed to be the heir apparent. That's a call striking the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Ball. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are new, sub up. 2 balls, 2 strike out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. That's a big strikeout. Here's Clement. We're not out of the woods yet. First pitch to Clement. Call strike outside corner. 0-1. Yeah, he's at 24 pitches. 24 pitches. No balls, 1 strike count to Clement. Clement's a pain in the ass at bat, too. It might be higher than that. The 0-1 is hit on the ground too short. Lombard comes in for it, bobbles it, but fires the first and still got him. Lombard, that goes to show you how much of an arm he's got. For him to be able to bobble that on the transfer, keep his composure, stay with it, and still get him at first. All right. Lucky we only got that 1 run given up. Courtney, what up? $14 subs to $31.50. That's right. Yankees are 4 games back at Tampa. Yeah, Tampa owns the tiebreaker. The air running the Yankees after George was Steve Swindle, Jennifer's husband. But that's the thing, though. It wasn't ever supposed to. It really wasn't supposed to be Hal. And then Hank passed away in 2020. It wasn't supposed to be Hal Steinbrenner. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. It wasn't supposed to be Hal Steinbrenner. Yes, it's purple, Gooey. All right, here's Dylan Cease. Here's Trent Grisham.
Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell.
Like, if they honestly, if it would have been a situation where you had revisionist history, but if you could have had a situation where you had multiple people, because Hal is a very hands-off owner, which is pretty much why a lot of people sit here and think like Brian Cashman runs the organization. Is because we see Cashman in the forefront. You don't ever hear from Hal. Which is the exact opposite of what we saw from George. Hal is a businessman at the end of the day. He is not a true fan of this team. It wasn't supposed to go to Hal. It ended up in Hal's hands, unfortunately, due to a couple of other circumstances. Like Kelvin was saying, he was like the third choice. But it's just one of those things where it wasn't supposed to go to him. Like, we're gonna have to see, like, with this new partnership that's coming in. Like, who was it that was talking about it? It was Evan. I think it was Hector. It might actually start putting some pressure on this organization to start making the right moves with this new deal that took place recently. 1 ball, 1 strike count to Grisham. Jazz gets the first hit today. Ball, 2-1. But if you think about it, Cash does kind of run the organization. Hal just signs the checks. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Cashman has his hands on probably everything New York Yankee related. Hal really probably just signs over checks. 3 balls, 1 strike count. Hal is a businessman. That's why the Yankees worry more about the we've never heard the Yankees talk more about being under the luxury tax, being under this amount than we've ever heard. And he walked them. Start the ball game. Let's go.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here. She told me to walk this way.
We don't walk. Here's Ben Rice.
I be like, I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
Tying runs on base. First pitch to Ben Rice is hit on the ground and foul.
22 in my pocket like Ben Rice.
Nah, it's not about cutting some slack. This is the organization that you have, and you got to, even if it's a business, what's best for the Yankees is winning. What's best for the brand is winning. It's always been the case. And like, if you want to treat the Yankees like a business, so be it. But winning the championship is what's best for business. That's what keeps you on top. But the Yankees will always be profitable. And that's what you got to realize. The Yankees will always be profitable because the Yankees are a tourist attraction. And ownership looks at this because the margins look good. The margins look good, that they're profitable. That's what the Yankees think on. And they say it all the time. They sit here and say it all the time. The playoffs are a crapshoot. They don't believe in stacking the deck. They just believe it's a crapshoot. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strikeout. Swing and a miss, and Grisham's there with a stolen base. Grisham swipes second. That's twice that Grisham stolen on Kirk.
Rule number 1, you gotta be quick. Rule number 2, don't fall down. And rule number 3, whatever you do, never look back. Y'all wish me luck. Snatch and run, y'all!
2 balls, 2 strike count. Come on, Rice. Move him over to third. The 2-2. Rice hit on the ground. That moves him over to third. There we go. That's a good at-bat. That's a good at-bat. That moves him over to third. Productive out ties this game. Here's Ramos.
A Puerto Rico. A Puerto Rico.
Yankees doing the little things. A walk, a stolen base. Move the runner over to third. Infield is in. Blue Jays having an infield in this early tells you a lot. First pitch to Ramos. Cold strike outside corner. 0-1. Mel, what up? I'm doing good. How are you, Mel? The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Come on, Ramos. Thoughts on Garcia Jr. at second, Rice at catcher? They're not going to go Rice at catcher. They don't want to. They're not going to go Rice at catcher. As Ramos strikes out. No, he's going to challenge this. Yeah, this is way outside. That's a terrible call by the umpire. Terrible call. He's going to challenge this. He's going to win this. That's a terrible call. That's way outside. 1 ball, 2 strike count. They're not going to go Rice at catcher. And as far as Garcia Jr. at second, that's something you entertain next year. You're not doing that this year. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Took an extra pitch, but he got him. Here's Garcia Jr. You had 2 good pitches to hit, Ramos. You're not going to get a lot of opportunities. We got to capitalize on this. You're not going to get a lot of opportunities with a guy like Cease. You did great by drawing a walk, putting him in scoring position. That strikeout was huge. Here's Garcia Jr. Sat yesterday's ball game. What's up, Robert? First pitch to Luis Garcia Jr. Foul, 0-1. But Garcia Jr. has got to be something that's got to be entertained next year, not this year. Oh, Andy Pa has to miss 4 to 5 weeks. Runner on third. Ball, 1-1. You know what's crazy, right? Yankees are 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position. That Ben Rice at bat counts as a 0 for. I always think if it's a productive out, it shouldn't necessarily count against you runners in scoring position, because that's a huge play. Like moving him from second to third, I get it. You didn't get a hit. But if it's a productive out, it should be like a sack bunt where it just doesn't count against you. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Swing and a miss. Pulled a string with the slider. Yankees 1 strike away from stranding a runner in scoring position. 20 straight games without scoring a run in the first inning. Like I keep saying, that's why we're missing Aaron Judge. Stanton gone for the rest of the year. It's looking like it. It really is looking like it. The 2-2. Ramos down on strikes. So much for that. So much for that first opportunity. Yep, Yankees squandered their first chance. Cameron McAdoo Straw, due up. Guys, we got 52 people in the building. Guys, keep smacking that like button.
All the way up.
We are at 35 likes, 15 away from 50. Whoever subbed up, appreciate it. All right, come on, Weathers. Egyptian Magician, what up? Even if Ramos was good, it would have been a dumb deal. Yeah, I don't think the Ramos deal is going to age well, to be honest with you. I really don't think it's going to age well. Especially considering what we gave up and what we already have. You basically gave up potential top talent for a guy that's going to be a bench piece when everybody's healthy. For a guy that might not even have a spot on his team when everybody's healthy. Ramos next year, if the Yankees don't bring back Trent Grisham, Ramos should be the 4th outfielder next year. It should be Spencer Jones should be given the first opportunity, Bellinger and Judge. And then Ramos would probably be the 4th outfielder. First pitch, cold strike, outside corner, 0-1. You hate bitch about the Yankees, but it's always the same shit.
That's what we do, baby.
Ball outside, 1-1. Rob, what up? You're a Blue Jays fan in Niagara Falls. Appreciate you. Thank you for subbing up. Everybody welcome Rob to the Ace Avenue. Here's the 1-1. Ball outside, 2-1. No, Lalane's gonna be good. Unfortunately, when Weather's on the bump, the Yankees rarely score from him. Yeah, it's always scarcity. As that's hit to right field, foul. 2-2. Grisham's gone. I'm not so sure about that, man. I could definitely see the Yankees probably trying to offer him a contract. Ball outside, 3-2, which would be stupid to me. It really would be stupid. With how Spencer Jones is played, it would be dumb to offer Grisham another contract. The 3-2, payoff pitch. And spoil foul. Still 3-2. We're 3 subs away from 31-40. Lions versus who, Rob? I don't think that team exists anymore. Here's the 3-2. This is hit to center field, right at Grisham, and makes the catch. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's why I said, Brad, that deal is going to age poorly for us. Now, granted, we do have an influx of pitching prospects, so it might not affect us long term because you do got somebody like LeGrand, you got ERC, you got Ben Hess as well. You do have a lot of good arms, a lot of good young arms, but yeah, that might age poorly, man. They might have finessed us. And then Caden Kent, we're not going to see him for a long time, but Caden Kent could be another potential George Lombard Jr. situation, meaning a guy that just knows how to play baseball, grew up in a baseball family, that type of stuff. I don't want to just give those guys away, but I think with guys like Dax Kilby, Roderick Arias is actually having a really good year this year. Maybe the Yankees thought Kent was expendable. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Doesn't matter if you don't like. Doesn't matter, Robert, if you don't like the Commanders. Be respectful. Evan from the Pinstripe Bugle. What up? 1 ball, 2 strike count. My guy Evan, what's good, bro? Yeah, Robert. Doesn't matter if you don't like the name Commanders. Be respectful, dude. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Giuliani. Like, I would have rather given up a guy like Lalani and Kent for somebody better than Ramos. Ball. Next year, priority for me would be Luis Arias. Yeah, it's in Kent's DNA, just like it's in Lombard's DNA, just like it's in Vlad Guerrero Jr.'s DNA. It's just different when you're growing up in a baseball family. Aaron Boone, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. Felt that breeze. Not much, man. Bummed about Stanton. Yeah, I mean, I'm bummed about Giancarlo, dude, but I think I've been on for like a couple of months already. I've been mentally prepared for him not to come back already, because especially with everything that's going on, Judge is the more important one. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but a couple times on Uptown Sports, I said it. I've already kind of locked myself into I don't think we're going to see Stanton, and this was months ago. Straw takes a call strike. Absolutely. You know what they say, Evan. It always figures itself out. Love my sound effects. You ain't seen nothing yet, bro. You ain't seen nothing yet.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer.
Ball outside, 2-1. But appreciate that, man. A lot of people love the sound effects. Andrew, the Ace Avenue mascot. Thanks for popping in, brother. Some of the sound effects I added yesterday, I did get hit with a copyright claim, so I'm gonna have to shorten them up. Here's the 2-1. Lifted, center field. Grisham ranges back nonchalantly and makes the catch to end the inning.
Let's fucking go.
Good 1-2-3 inning from Weathers.
Perfect.
All right, let's get the bats going. Let's go. To all the Ace Avenue regulars, I like to ask this from time to time. What is still your favorite sound effect here on the Ace Avenue? Most used one is definitely still.
Let's fucking go.
Do I support bringing Aaron Judge back? And yes. We might not even have baseball next year, Giuliani. You worry about next year. If I'm the Yankees, I bring back Aaron Judge, but I tell him when he ultimately goes out and plays outfield again, you got to tell him it's hard to turn it off from the athlete standpoint, but you got to tell him, hey, man, if a ball is going to drop in front of you, don't risk it. Keep that, well, like the line moved, we get it, but your bat is way too important for us to lose you in the field trying to dive for a ball or run into a wall, whatever. Bars.
But I'm not a rapper.
So it's just one of those things, man. You got to be very precautious with him. You worry about next year. I don't like to go into the mentality of, he could get re-hurt. We don't know that. What if he doesn't? We got to see. The lumbar drop. Oh, you'll be hearing that soon. He's coming up. The Wipe My Own Ass from Aaron Boone. Favorite drop, the Elliot Langley song or chicken wing with the fried rice. Got you. Which one's tough, Robert? I just played a bunch of them. All right, here's Spencer Jones. The juniors this inning. Spencer Jones. I'm sorry, not the juniors. Spencer Jones broke it up. Spencer Jones, George Lombard Jr., Jazz Chisholm Jr. Look how cool Grisham is out there. Yeah, until it bites us in the ass. Ball inside. 1 ball, no strike count. He's like the Robinson Cano of the outfield, but with a way less talented. We were talking about career comparisons of kids and their fathers. They're talking about Cecil Fielder and Prince Fielder. Jones homered in yesterday's ball game. Takes a called strike. 1-1. Telling Judge to dial it down is tough. It is tough. But you got to realize, you got to try to be a little smarter, though. You got to say, look, man, I get it, but you're too valuable to be diving on a leadoff hit. You know what I'm saying? Or a 2-out hit. Trust that your pitcher could get the job done. It is tough. Foul. 2-2. Why the Blue Jays win? It's only 1-0. Spencer Jones is showing power. Spencer Jones has showed a lot of improvement his third time up, which is why I think he should get the everyday at-bats. The 2-2. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. 3-2. Yeah, I know, man. It's in his DNA, bro. I'm just trying to think from an optimistic standpoint, man, we don't even know if that would be the case. We don't even know if he would even get an opportunity to do anything like that. But I'm just saying, here's the 3-2. Payoff pitch. And Jones spoils it foul. Stays alive. His bat is way too valuable. But to answer Giuliani's question, you got to bring back Aaron Judge. You got to try to win this year. Because it's not guaranteed that you're going to win next year. It's not guaranteed we're going to have baseball next year. This is why the Yankees got to have that all-in mentality. They always kick shit the next year. The 3-2, Spencer Jones spoils it foul. NY right here stands for next year for the New York Yankees. They're like, hey, yeah, you know, don't worry. We'll get him tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. Then you play in the playoffs. Hey, yeah, don't worry. There's next year. Next year comes, it's the same shit, bro. You got to stack the deck. Yankees will sit here and tell you it's a crapshoot. It's not if you stack the deck. Look at what the Dodgers are doing. Payoff pitch to 3-2, and he walked on.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here. She told me to walk this way. Told you way.
Leadoff man is on. We got some speed on the bases. Here's Lombard Jr.
Hiya, Georgie.
I would love to see Lombard ball inside. I would love to see Spencer Jones take off. Lombard hits something to the right, and he does. The bad camera work. Spencer Jones steals second.
Rule number 1, you gotta be quick. Rule number 2, don't fall down. And rule number 3, whatever you do, never look back. Y'all wish me luck. Snatch and run, y'all!
Now, if you're Lombard Jr., you got to focus on hitting the ball to the right side, which he's very good at. We got to get another opportunity but then you also got Jazz Chisholm on deck, who's just going to try to hit a home run. The 1-0. Love seeing Jones and Lombard Jr. back-to-back in the lineup, though. I will tell you that. Lombard takes a call strike in the inside corner. Lombard had a really rough game yesterday. 3 strikeouts. Curious to see how he rebounds today. They were definitely getting him to chase. 2 stolen bases on a very good catcher in Kirk. Here's the 1-1. Ball, 2-1. He's trying to jam on the inside. Got to go inside out. For his size, Jones is very nimble. He's got them long legs. We got 70 people in the building, guys. Hit that like, sub up. We are 8 likes away from 50. As Lombard hits this in the air, right field. This should get Spencer Jones over. The right fielder makes the catch. Jones is going for third, and he slides in safe. Productive out for Lombard Jr. We got 2 opportunities yet again to get that run in. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Wrong one. Wrong one again. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Come on, Jazz.
Jazz. Jazzity jazz. Juice old jazz. Jizz jang jingle jazz.
Jazz, shorten up your swing, man. Don't try to hit for the fences, dude. Just put the ball in play. Infield's in. Second time that we've advanced the runner over to third with less than 2 outs. See if we can get him in this time. Ball high, 1-0. Nah, I don't know about a bunt with the infield in, Gerardo. Unless you were talking about Lombard Jr., which didn't need it. The 1-0. Cold strike, bottom of the zone. Got to see where that was at. Too late for Jazz to challenge. That was a ball. That was a ball. Here's the 1-1. Jazz pops this up. Shallow center field. I'm not sure this is going to be deep enough to get him in. The catch is made. Here's the throw home off the glove, and runner stays put. So yet again, the New York Yankees, with 1 out, with the runner on third, cannot get the run in. Another squandered opportunity. Here's Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
This should be a 2-1 ball game. This should easily, if the Yankees just did their fucking jobs, should be a 2-1 ball game. Foul. Come on, Wells. No balls, 1 strike count. Foul. 0-2. Wells got us. Nah, he about to strike out. The 0-2. Ball. 1-2. Nah, it's just it's realistically it's inexcusable when you have a runner on third with one out, and you can't get him in back-to-back innings. The 1-2. Got to see how this plays out, but I don't have faith that Wells will get him in here. Ball. 2-2. People hate Boone, but has a pile of shit lineup took with? People blame Boone. Okay, first of all, the lineup construction is on Cashman, but how you play the guys is on Aaron Boone. Why is Ramos batting in the third hole again? The 2-2. Ball outside. 3-2. There's no reason Ramos should be up this far in the lineup. He's just up here just to split the lefties. He's not up here because he's a good bat. He's just up there to split lefties. And Wells down on strikes. We just knew those runs weren't coming in. You just knew it. That was evident that run wasn't coming in. It's all about lineup construction. You don't want to blame Aaron Boone. Ramos should not be batting in the third hole. Lombard Jr. is batting way better than Ramos. If you put Lombard Jr. in the third hole, a lot of people are going to be like, hey, she can't put him in the third hole. Says who? You're looking for a righty. The analytics be damned. Analytics be damned. They're only putting Ramos up there to split the lefties because you got Grisham Rice, Garcia Jones. The Yankees have, here's the Yankees lineup. Lefty, lefty, righty. Lefty, lefty, righty. Lefty, lefty, righty. Put the better bat if you're going to do that. Because if Lombard Jr. was in a three hole in that first inning, he gets that run in. Just like he just did. This New York Yankees lineup, lefty, lefty, righty, lefty, lefty, righty, lefty, lefty, righty. If you're going to implore that method because you don't have a lot of righties on your team, switch out Lombard Jr., put him in a three hole, and put Ramos down lower. Because like I just said, situation we saw where Grisham walked, stole a base, Rice got him over. Lombard Jr., who's a better contact hitter than Ramos, gets him in the first inning. Ramos should not be batting this high in the Yankee lineup. Like, I would much rather Caballero and Caballero and Lombard Jr. batting higher than Ramos because you're just trying to split the lineup because of how this roster is constructed. Like, I'm not blaming Aaron Boone for the guys that are here, the guys that are playing here, but I'm saying, like, make a couple of tweaks. Enough with Ramos batting so high in the order because it's not working. Top of the order for the Blue Jays. All right, here's Bateman. Called strike, 0-1. The 0-1. That should have been a called strike. Doesn't get the call. This ump has been bad. And you got to start using these challenges, Yankees. This is hit weekly off the glove of Caballero. That's going to be an infield single. Where's Vlad playing? He's at first base. Dangerous situation. You got the three big bats for the Blue Jays coming up. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's Vlad. Fielder's choice, run scored. First pitch to Vlad. Ball outside. 1-0. The 1-0. Ball called a strike. That was outside. This umpire's trash today. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Yeah, that's way outside. Here's the 1-1. Foul. 1-2. Bateman has speed. A little bit tougher to run with a lefty up on the mound, though. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Guys, I'll be live again tomorrow. 1:35 start time for the finale of the series. Hopefully the Yankees are looking for a sweep. The 1-2. Also, cast your votes down below for the mod competition. It's the last one in round 2. Winner moves on to the Elite 8. D's channel is, well, they're tied up now. Well, D's channel just took the lead again, so. Close votes. Here's the 1-2. Vlad hit hard off the glove of Lombard Jr., the leaping Lombard. George got a hole in that glove. Nah, it was just off the top of the glove. Tried to leap. Vlad smoked that shit. Here's Kirk. Look, I just know how this is going. I just know how this is going. Yankees squandered 2 opportunities. Blue Jays score here. Yankees offense will pack it up and try to play tomorrow. Here's Kirk. 2 on, nobody out. First pitch, called strike, and we don't score for Ryan Weathers. No balls, 1 strike count. The 0-1, need a double play. This is hit on the ground, could be 2. Jazz flips to second for 1, gets the double play. That was a huge double play. We needed that in the worst way.
Everyone's getting DP tonight.
4-6-3 double play. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Runner does move to third. Springer's up. Springer has the RBI. First pitch to Springer, cold, striking the outside corner. That was a ball. This is really bad today, guys. Like, really bad today. No, it should be 2-1. If the Yankees just did their job, it'd be 2-1. Springer hit on the ground to third. Caballero fires the first to end the inning. That inning could have got ugly. That inning could have got really ugly. Good job by the Yankees, and good job by Ryan Weathers getting that double play. All right, Caballero, Grisham, Rice. Hector, what's good, bro? All right, come on, Jose. Let's go.
The first word is Jose? I thought it was
Jose. We know.
Wow! It's about a Spanish guy. Oh, Jose, can you?
I don't believe it, man.
It's so easy.
Caballero, Grisham, and Rice. Here's a situation where Caballero can play second leadoff man if he's able to get on. And you got the top of the order in Trent Grisham. First pitch to Cabby. Cut on and miss. Cabby rocking the all pink bat. Like it's Mother's weekend. Like it's Mother's Day. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Gave him back-to-back breaking pitches on the outside corner. First one was more down the middle. Ball. Ball. 2-2. Come on, Cabby. Been a while since Cabby's homered, too. And not going to do it that time as he got him with a slider. Swing and a miss. Here's Trent Grisham.
Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell.
All right, here's Trent. First pitch to Grisham. That's a hit hard right to the second baseman. The second baseman fires 2 quick outs. Here's Ben Rice. Gotta love one pitch, one out.
I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
Lift one, Grish. Not that time. Not that time. Come on, Rice.
22 in my pocket like Ben Rice.
First pitch to Rice. Bull. 1-0. Marquito, what up? Let's go, Grish. Stay hot. He's cooling down a little bit. Starting to cool down a little bit. 1 ball, no strike counts. Counts. 1 ball, no strike count. That's a called strike. Good pitch. Call me crazy, but if Volpe for some reason is picking up second base quick down in the minors, you wouldn't mind him over Jazz. You're not going to see that this year. Yankees aren't going to move on from Jazz this year. I don't think we're going to see Volpe up for the rest of the year. Barring an injury. That's a called strike to Rice. 1-2. Cease looking for strikeout number 5. Aaron Judge was running earlier today. Running on the rubber band. It's almost like Grish has been mid his whole career. He has been. Ben Rice hits this left field foul. He has been. Just because a player has like a hot couple of games or whatever, a hot week or two mixed into a bad year, Grisham's still having a very bad year. His average is less than last year. His home runs are a lot less than last year, but he's getting paid a lot more than last year. Ball, 2-2. Yeah, this lineup could really use Belly right now. Bellinger put him in a cleanup spot. He could have came through with the hit. The 2-2. Got him on strikes. Change up right down the middle. Strikeout number 5 for Cease. You know, Judge itching to play. Absolutely. Guys, we're 1 like away from 50. Hit the like button. Just going to go ahead and gift away that membership now. I know we're getting there. Do. Let's see who gets that membership. Dell Zimmer is a recipient of that membership because we're about to get to 50 likes. Every 50 likes here on the 8th Avenue, we are gifting away a membership. Next year, we going every 100 likes next year. We won't win today, Saturday afternoon. The numbers are the numbers, right, Mel? All right, top of the 4th. No, that's the thing, Mel. That's the thing, Rob. You know what's crazy? We haven't gotten the cease yet. We haven't gotten it hit, but we should still be up 2-0. That's what's crazy. We could be up 2-0 on cease without a hit. Here's Okamoto. Cold strike, 0-1. Yeah, walks and stolen bases. Walks, stolen bases. We could easily be up 2-1 without a hit on cease. It would have been crazy if the Yankees won 2-1, got no hit but one. Ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Okamoto hit hard but foul. The 1-2. Okamoto lifted to left field. That's going to be a base hit, ground rule double. Leadoff double for the Blue Jays. Here's Clement. Out of every Saturday games, because the Yankees like to party late on Fridays. That's why. You know what? Now I'm going to look that up. See how many Saturday games we've won this year. Clement takes a called strike. The 0-1, he shows bunt. Beautiful bunt down the third base line. And they're not going to get him at first. Runners on the corners. Big inning for the Jays here coming up. Actually, all right, so in the month of August, Saturday games, Yankees won against the Braves, lost against the Blue Jays and the Cubs. They're losing here. Saturday games in July, they won against the Phillies, won against Nationals, rain out versus the Dodgers, and lost to the Twins. So they went 2-1 on Saturdays. Ball outside. June, they lost to the Red Sox, lost to the Reds, beat the Blue Jays, rain out versus the Red Sox. And Saturday in May, they won against the Orioles, lost to the Mets and the Brewers and the A's, and rain out versus the Rays. So every month is a Saturday rain out. And then in April, they won on Saturday versus the Marlins, won versus the Royals and Astros, and lost to the Rays. So a lot of rainouts on the Saturdays, though. That's the one thing that's definitely for certain. The 1-2, ball outside, 2-1. I'm sorry, 2-1. One ball. It was 1 ball, 1 strike count. 2 balls, 1 strike. I mean, a double play even scores you a run here, Rob. So. Ball, 3-1. Bro, you're getting yourself in trouble here, dude. The Brewers have a roof, never stopped the game. I mean, but still, the point is, it's about winning. And, you know, I was more or less talking about the Yankees' record on Saturdays. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Need to strike out. Rays versus Orioles tonight. The 3-2. Foul to the backstop. Here's the 3-2. Got him on strikes. That's a big strikeout. Double play can end the inning. Game over for the Yankees? I don't know all about that. Here's McAdoo. Called strike outside corner, 0-1. McAdoo struck out his last at bat. Would be nice for him to strike out again. 0-1. Cold strike in the inside corner, 0-2. Weathers 68 pitches. The 0-2. Foul. Stays alive. This is funny. The 0-2. This is hit. That's going to be a base hit. 2-0 ball game. Every live action Batman ranked by how many people they killed. Ben Affleck, 25 plus. Michael Keaton, 17 plus. Christian Bale, 16 kills estimated. Val Kilmer, 7. Adam West, 1. And none for Robert Pattinson and George Clooney. That's interesting. 2-0 ball game. Here's Straw. Top orders on deck. How many pitches for Cease? I'll let you know next inning. Yankees in trouble here. First pitch to Straw. Called strike, 0-1. fire doesn't count for bail. I'm not sure people, and he's talking about Batman Begins. I'm not sure anybody died in the fire. Who died in the fire? His guests? They all left. Remember, he kicked them out early. I mean, maybe it does count. I mean, Bull, 1-1. Maybe they did count some of Ra's al Ghul's men that did die. Maybe. One ball, one strike count. How could they not? We were in a situation where we had a runner on third with one out, and we didn't score. Here comes Aaron Boone. Uh-oh. Here's the training staff to look at Weathers. Oh, nah, I'm saying, like, yeah, I said Ra's al Ghul's men. And that's going to be it for Weathers. Weathers is injured. Here we go. Fuck, man. Bro, we just lost Freed this week. Now Weathers, it's just like... Will Warren has 1,000 lives, man. All right. Well, it's going to take a while for somebody to warm up. Groovy, what up? All right, when there's an injury, it takes however long it takes to warm somebody up. Let's see who's going to be coming in the game. Nah, they didn't have anybody up, but with the injury, you get as much time as you need to warm somebody up. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Can Yarbrough pitch today? He should be able to. He could be the one coming in. It's just crazy how we talk about when the hitting starts getting going, right? When you start getting some guys back, the pitching starts to falter. Injuries away that the pitching could definitely falter. Clark Schmidt is supposed to come back, so that could help out as well, but we got to wait and see what happens. But yeah, yet again, this is 2 pitching injuries this week. Freed and now Weathers. Yeah, Weathers walked off the mound immediately, so you know something's wrong if he walked off the mound right away. Didn't even try to like test it out, nothing. He just walked right off the mound. Yuri De Los Santos is coming in. Oh, man. Come on, injury bug, man. After getting that news on Stanton. This has been an injury riddle week for the Yankees. Freed, the news on Stanton, and now Ryan Weathers. This is the last time. This is not the time of the year that you want to start dealing with a bunch of injuries. We've been dealing with injuries all year. Which is why the Yankees are already going to have that built-in excuse. When they ultimately flame out in the playoffs, the excuse is going to be, oh, we were dealing with so many injuries. Yeah, bullshit. The team still just wasn't that good. All right, runners on first and second. Here's Yuri. 1 ball, 1 strike count. You know what kills me? I know it's his personality, but Jazz is up there just smiling all ha-ha like, dude, your pitcher just got injured. Why are you on the mound just having a good old time? Like, that's what irritates me. You're losing this game, dude. You're losing this game. And you just lost one of your guys. You're on the mound just like, ball outside, 2-2. Do injuries matter or not? They do. 2 balls, 2 strike count. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You're way ahead of yourself. As this is popped up on the infield, that's going to be an infield fly as Garcia makes the catch. 2 away. Appreciate you, Andrew. Thanks, man. Being that the pitching is like taking hits now, yet another reason, Exhibit 1000, why the Yankees should have added more pitching at the deadline. Because like these pitching injuries that you're dealing with Fried, who we did get the good news on Fried, and Weathers, is now affecting how you're going to operate with the bullpen. All the more reason he should have got a fucking pitcher. Bull, 1-0. All the more reason why you should have added a bullpen arm, because your plan for the bullpen was to use some of these starters when guys got healthy, but guys are getting hurt. Weathers could have been the guy that went back to the bullpen. We don't know what's going to go on with him. Like, all the more reason you should have added guys. The 1-1. Ball, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike count. This is popped up. Left side. Ramos by the line. Runs out of room. Foul ball. 2-2. Yankees have pitchers in the minors. Alan, that's okay. I'm not disagreeing, but are you going to throw pitchers in the minors that have never been up here? As Yuri just spikes that in the center field. Both runners advance. These 2 runs get in. This game's over. Yuri just stepped off the mound. Runner went back to second. He spiked it into the ground in the center field. Now you're in a situation, a base hit puts this game away. With who we're facing on the mound and how we're hitting, puts this game away. Huge error for the Yankees. Here's Bateman. The 2-2. What's up with Hill? They're working him out. Ball outside, 3-2. Yankees have pitchers in the minors. Back to what I was saying to Alan. Guys like LeGrand and other guys like LeGrand's never been up here. You're going to put him up here in September, and that strikes him out, but he's going to challenge this, and he's going to win this challenge. It's going to be bases loaded for Vlad. Bases loaded for Vlad. We're in trouble. You're not going to have guys in the minor leagues like... Also, Luis Hill's never pitched out of the pen before. So it's like, we don't know what's going to happen. Like... Oh, my gosh. He could be long relief. We need high leverage arms, Marquita. We need high leverage guys. We don't need long relief. We need high leverage. Now, granted, there have been guys that stepped up, like Paul Blackburn stepped up. Hedrick stepped up. Bednard. Cruz is still a viable option. But you need, which is why all the more reason you should have added high leverage arms and not rely on your starters to transition to the bullpen. Slow burner, you guys are under 500, bro. Called strike 0-1. Just saying, bro. Y'all have the worst win differential between a World Series team to the very next year. Yeah, come on. No balls, one strike count. Way outside. Good job by Wells. 1-1. Toronto makes the Yankees play baseball? Absolutely. We know that. Toronto's one of the teams that try to get up to play the New York Yankees. Look at a guy like Slow Burner. Slow Burner only shows up when the Yankees play the Blue Jays. It matters to them. Ball, 2-1. You got our number. Might not matter if y'all don't make the playoffs. Y'all don't got to worry about us. Y'all got to worry about the other teams in front of y'all. Two balls, one strike count to Vlad. That's hit to Jazz. Jazz knocks it down, stays with it, fires the first, got him. Vlad not hustling there, cost y'all a run. That ball got knocked down by Jazz into the outfield. That ends the inning. Look at Vlad not hustling out the box. Boy, if that would happen to us, I'd be killing them right now. Why would you show up? Just to have a good time, bro. Just to hang out. Just to pop in. Just pop in every now and again and let me know you're still alive, brother. Just say, hey, Ace, I'm still here. Ace, I'm alive. Nah, I don't think the Blue Jays are making the playoffs. All right, Ramos, Garcia, Jones, due up. Good inning. Oh, they scored a run, so. Cease is at 52 pitches. We got to get him out this game and get into the pen. Slow burner, I'm trying to tell you, man, I miss you, bro. You got to pop in every now and then. Pop in at least once a week. Just to let us know you're alive, brother. All right, come on, man. We got to get some runs. All right, here's Ramos.
A Puerto Rico. A Puerto Rico.
Yankees can bring out Elmer. They could, but you're also getting Clark Schmidt back. So, first pitch, ball way low. What is going on with this umpire? Why would you not challenge that, Ramos? That ball was closer to hitting the dirt than it was the zone. No balls, 1 strike count. Foul, 0-2. Yo, this ump has been really bad today. Ramos, foul. The 0-2. Ball misses high. 1-2. Appreciate you, Michael. Thanks, brother. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Ramos looks at strike 3, top of the zone. Okay, this guy sucks, man. San Francisco, y'all can have Ramos back, bro. Six strikeout for Cease. Here's Garcia Jr. First pitch to Garcia. Ball misses low, 1-0. No, they are. A lot of umpires make horrible calls just because, 1, they're bad. They're bad at their jobs. But 2, they all hate fucking ABS. Garcia rolls over this one. This is going to be 2 quick outs. Here's Spencer Jones. Finally, AC. Funny we talking about finally. I've been saying it's going to be a bad trade for us. This isn't new. Ball inside, 1-0. Like, it's how they're deploying him that's pissing me off, too. Because why are you giving him, like, high leverage at bats? 1 ball, no strike count. That's a called strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The 1-2. Ball. Bro, if the playoffs started today, y'all not making it. It's such a log jam at the bottom, bro. There's so many teams going in. The 2-2. Ball, 3-2. You beating us, yeah. Congratulations. I know that's good for your ego and stuff like that, for the Blue Jays' egos. But you got to worry about the other teams, man. Y'all don't control your own destiny, bro. And Jones down on strikes. That ends the inning. Yankees just say, yo, fuck Cam and his Cy Young. We're going to struggle against Cease. Let's look at all the teams that are currently ahead of you guys. You got 3 teams that are ahead of you guys right now. The Texas Rangers, who are a game and a half up on you guys. You got the Twins and the Guardians, who are half a game up on you guys. Then right behind you, you got the Orioles, who you guys are half a game ahead of. The Tigers, who you guys are 1 game ahead of, and the Mariners, who you guys are a game and a half ahead of. It's such a log jam for that final spot. You like your odds of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 teams are fighting for that one spot. I don't think y'all making the playoffs, man. I'm sorry. I don't think y'all making the playoffs. I'm just going to put that out there. If y'all do, more power to you. You won't be facing the Yankees in the first round, but more power to you. Y'all be a first-round exit. You won 7 series in a row, and yet you guys still aren't in the playoffs right now. Bro, there are so many teams. Like I said, I'm going to say it again. There is a huge log jam right at the bottom. Y'all don't control your own. Y'all could win out. Y'all could win every game. The Texas Rangers win every game. Y'all don't make it. You guys, as of right now, are still 4 games under 500. 6-4 in your last 10 games. You got so many teams that are fighting for that last spot. Yankees and the Red Sox are going to make it. They're going to be 1-2 in that wild card. Red Sox are 5.5 games up on the Twins. You're not worried? Okay. We'll see. It would just suck for y'all to barely lose the World Series and not make the playoffs next year. Nah, Groovy, don't disrespect nobody. He's entitled to his opinion. It's his team. He's going to think his team is going to have a chance. Don't disrespect him. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I want you to keep that same energy if y'all don't make the playoffs. I want you to come in here and be like, Ace, I was wrong. You were right. We didn't make the playoffs. Here's Kirk. Ball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike count. And if the Blue Jays make it, I'll keep the same energy. I'll be like, hey, you were right. Y'all made the playoffs. 1 ball, 1 strike count. The 1-1. Ball, 2-1. The 2-1. Ball inside. 3-1. Nah, you just know how it is, though. Slow burner wasn't here yesterday because the Blue Jays were losing. Coming in today because they're winning. Yankees turning around. Yankees win tomorrow. He won't be in here. That's a call strike. 3-2. Kirk, Springer, Okamoto. Due up. The 3-2. Walked them. Yankees still getting no hit today, too, by the way. Here's Springer. Springer, foul. 0-1. Try to collaborate with Uncle Tats from the Pinstripe Chronicles. I'm always open to collab. It's just about reaching out to somebody and, you know. One ball, 1 strike count. Ball, 2-1. Saul Burner said he was at the beach with his family. Did you not have service at the beach? Is your service spotty on the sand? 2 balls, 1 strike count. Ball, 3-1. Come on, man. Three balls, 1 strike count. This is hit on the ground. Base hit up the middle. All right, well. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Here's Okamoto. You've seen this story a million times with the Yankees, GGs. Yeah, they don't got it today. You could tell they don't got it today. Here's Okamoto. Richie Squires was good, bro. First pitch to Okamoto is hit in the air. Center field. Grisham's under it. This should get the runner over to third. Kirk runs slow, but he still gets over. Runners on the corners, 1 away. That's a productive out. Difference in this ball game. They're going to capitalize on the productive outs when we can't. Here's Clement. Clement, 1 for 2. First pitch to Clement, called strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2 is jammed him. Popped it up to second base. Jazz makes the catch. Infield fly. 2 away. That's a big out. Here's Cameron. If the Yankees are somehow able to come back in this game, if Yuri gets out of this inning, you look at Yuri for coming in and saving it. He's 1 out away from getting out of this jam. Hanner's warming up. We have yet to see Hanner. This is a close game. I don't like bringing in somebody like Hanner. Like, this is the type of mentality that makes me think Boone is just like, we'll get him tomorrow type shit. Like, this is a game. You're a bloop and a blast away from tying this game, and you're about to bring in, like, him? Left forearm discomfort. You're concerned? It was a forearm. I would have thought it would have been a leg. Who reported that? They just reported it? I don't listen to as you guys know, I don't listen to the broadcast, so. If it's left forearm, then yeah, that's concerning. First pitch, popped up foul, 0-1. This is what happens too, man. Ryan West is a guy that deals with injuries a lot. We brought in an injured player, and he's also pitching more innings than he's ever pitched to. I don't want to sit here and say it was only a matter of time, but geez, man. Ball, 1-1. Is he our Brendan Little? Nah, he's been our starter. Brendan Little's not y'all starter. Whoever subbed up, appreciate it. With 2 subs away from 3140. Ball. 2-1. The 2-1 hit on the ground, base hit up the middle, 3-0 ball game. Right past the diving George Lombard Jr. Runner goes to third. Runners on the corners. That might have just put this one away. Kirk scores easily. Lombard diving attempt just past his glove. All right, Yankees in deep shit here. Here's McAdoo. First pitch to McAdoo, called strike 0-1. The 0-1. Doesn't get the call, top of the zone, 1-1. I need something good to listen to. Let's see. Ball. Foul. All right, 2 balls, 2 strike count. Kid Rock, nah, not really my cup of tea. The 2-2. Popped up. Right field. Jones under. A lot of birds on the field. And Jones makes the catch to end the inning. But the Blue Jays tack on one more. That it. 3-0 ball game. All right, let's see if the Yankees can get their first hit of the game. Lombard, Jazz, and Wells due up. Do I drink tea? Nah, I don't. I don't like tea. I used to drink like Lipton tea, but that's not really considered tea. It's like more of juice. Like Lipton iced tea. Like the ones that come in like the yellow containers. It's more like juice. Division's over now. Can't really say that. Yankees caught a lot of ground this week. Rays are starting to struggle. I wouldn't say the division's over yet, man. You still got a whole month to play, and you play them for 4 games at the end of the year. So I'm not gonna say the division's over. But I'm not gonna say the division's over, but I'm not worried about the division. I just want this team to start playing their best brand of baseball. Like going into the postseason. And you guys should be too. Like, stop worrying about the division. If it gets here, it gets here. If you have an opportunity to get it, you have an opportunity to get it. Because right now, the Yankees are sitting 3 out. So, if they're able to come back and win this game and the Rays lose, the Yankees are 2 out. But you got to keep it within 3. You got to keep it within 3 or 4 before you play them at the end of the year. Top 5 places in the Bronx, bro. It's been so long since I've been there, my guy. And we just passed the top 5 too. Thank you for hitting us with that captain. Wait a second, I gotta put it up. Thank you for hitting us with that Captain America.
I could do this all day.
White Castle. That's always one of my favorite places to go. That's always the first spot I go to every time I go to New York. I always make sure I hit up the White Castle. All right, here's Lombard Jr.
Hiya, Georgie.
First pitch, ball. I gotta make it a habit to go visit the city. I haven't been there since before COVID. I was supposed to go for a wedding, but then I just started the channel, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna miss. And it was the Yankees versus Rays that weekend, and it was a big weekend. I remember I got a bunch of subscribers from that weekend, but I gotta go, and I gotta go visit my guy Hector from Uptown Sports. Go visit him. Keep it around 2 games around that point. The 2-0 Lombard, ball outside, but he's going to challenge this. He's going to grant him a late challenge. If this missed, it didn't miss by much. If this hit, it didn't hit by much. And he missed it. 3 balls, no strike count. That was just off the plate. You need to try in and out. You know what's crazy? I've never had in and out. Never had Jack in the Box. And he walked him. Lead off walk.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here. She told me to walk this way. Told this way.
Here's Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that jazz. Ah!
Because sleep is the cousin of death. Runner on first. First pitch to Jazz. Right down the middle, called strike 0-1. Yankees in this situation have been able to put the wheels in motion. This is the most injury prone we've been. Losing Stanton, Judge, Bellinger, Freed. Yeah, but the excuses are there for the Yankees, man. No excuse. You still got to put together a good roster. Checks that first, he's safe. It's when the depth gets hurt is where it's concerning. But guys like Spencer Jones have stepped up. Because Jason Dominguez was the depth. Spencer Jones was the depth to the depth. No balls, 1 strike count. Jazz takes the ball high, 1-1. Do 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 do. The 1-1. Jazz pops this up. Shallow left field. The shortstop's in the grass. Makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Yeah, Benny, but that's what the Yankees want you to think, man. So that way when they ultimately flame out and everybody's healthy, they're going to use that as an excuse. Called strike 0-1. It's realistically, it's the same shit, man. There are some aspects that's different that Jones and Lombard Jr., no doubt. But, yeah, the built-in excuse is there, though. Do you have Crystal's ace? No, we don't have that. We're like, I know Crystal's is like the what? It's like the off-brand White Castle. But we're like right in the middle. White Castle's ahead on top of us, and Crystals is below us. Here in Virginia, we don't have that. I wish we did. Ball 1-1. I think the closest White Castles, I think, is in Jersey. And I think Crystal's in Florida. Foul. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2. Ball. When we first moved here from New York City, my mom actually tried to open up a White Castle down here, but they wouldn't franchise one here. Alan, thank you for the 199 dono again. Appreciate you.
I could do this all day.
The 2-2. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. 3-2. Number 1, Yankee Stadium, of course. Bronx Zoo and 3 City Island. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Jack in the Box. Never had Jack in the Box. Here we got Wawa. A lot of people love Wawa here. Wawa is really good if you've had it. I just recently, though, this year had Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's? Is it called? Yeah, Buc-ee's for the first time. That place is banging. The 3-2 payoff pitch. I'd steal with Lombard. And walked on.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here. She told me to.
And Lombard did take off. All right, here's Caballero. He represents the tying run at the plate.
The first word is Jose? I thought it was Jose. We know. Wow. It's about a Spanish guy. Jose, can you?
Nah, Egyptian.
It's so easy.
I know what you said. He said he kisses the Jack in the Box. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wawa rocks. Wawa's good. We have more Wawas than McDonald's here in Orlando. Yeah, they're becoming very popular. 2 on, 2 outs. Could this be the first opportunity the Yankees really have to get into this ball game? First pitch to Cabby. Foul. 0-1. Buc-ee's is overpriced. I can't really tell you. I've only been there once. It was good, though. It was really good. Like, walking in there, it was like, huge in there. And they had, like, a lot of stuff in there. The 0-1. What are you swinging at, Cabby? It's in the dirt. 0-2. All right, Cabby's going to strike out. Grisham's going to tie the game with a home run. And then I'm going to get a text message from Max about Trent Grisham. It's coming. No balls, 2 strike count. The 0-2. I sip a Don P watching Gandhi until I'm charged of writing in my book of rhymes. The 0-2. Pitcher steps off. Food-wise, barbecue overpriced. They have some good barbecue in the South, though. The 0-2. Cabby hits it hard to short, and Lombard Jr. gets doubled up at second to end the inning.
That's what they do. Run the bases like drunks.
Can't make these kind of mistakes when you're trying to win ball games. It was a hard hit ball. He kind of got frozen, but that sucks. Bad break. Yankees have had. You can't say the Yankees haven't had. You can't say the Yankees haven't had their opportunities today. There's a difference between winning and losing, especially when you're going against a pitcher like Cease. Yankees have had several opportunities. The first, the second, last inning, they just can't crack through. Our Ace, you guys have Millers. We do have Millers. Millers is like kind of starting to become like a regular thing here. Miller's Ale House? No, Miller's the gas station, but not Miller's the Ale House. All right, first pitch is bloop. Look at that. Bloop to right field. See? And he's going for 2. Straw with a little bloop single. That's baseball for you. You hit it hard right at somebody, but a little bloop turns into 2. That's baseball, baby. Here's Bateman, bunts it down the third base line. Cabby looks him back, looks at him, goes to third, fires the first, got him. Runner advances, so they're just tacking on. They tack on little runs here and there. That's how you win baseball games and put teams away. Yankees have to wake up. Nah, this game is over, man. Gary, I'm being real as I can. The Yankees lose these type of games. Dude, they're getting no hit. They've squandered opportunities to score against a really good pitcher. They're leaving so many runners out in scoring position. Like, they lose these games, bro. We're 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position. There's nothing wrong with saying it, man. There's nothing wrong with saying these are the type of games the Yankees lose. This is what we do. 1 ball, no strike count. Yankees mentality, though, don't worry. We'll get them tomorrow. Like I said, I'm not mad. We just came off a 5-game winning streak. As Vlad pops this up. Shallow right field. Jazz makes a great catch. Launches it home. That's a great play by Jazz Chisholm. Over the shoulder basket catch and flings it in the home plate. Runner stays put. That's a big play, Jazz.
Let's fucking go.
This is why, and with the infield in, this is why Jazz is infuriating, because he has the talent. It's really frustrating watching Jazz Chisholm because we know he's got the talent and the capability to be great. It's just he's got to get out of his own ways. Foul. 0-1. Good sliding catch by the ball boy. 0-1. The 0-1. Foul. 0-2. Kirk hits this to Lombard. Lombard jumps up for it, makes the play. Lombard, he smoothed that short, man. That ends the inning. All right, can we get our first fucking hit today, please? Top of the order, Jet fan, what up? Watch Jazz is going to sign with the Mets next year. That's fine. It is what it is. I'm not going to be mad at him. I generally don't care. But yeah, the Mets love to get our leftovers, bro. Hit that like, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are new, please sub up to the Ace Avenue. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right. Grisham, Rice, Ramos due up. Here's Trent.
Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell.
Third time up for Trent. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. You didn't notice the no-hitter? They'll start putting it up. If they haven't put it up already, usually they'll do like a no-hitter alert. Let's see. Yep, no-hitter alert goes up in the 6th. So we're in the middle of a no-hitter alert. Cease is at 81 pitches. He's not going to finish this ball game, though. No balls, 1 strike count. He's got a high pitch count. The 0-1. Cold strike 0-2. Warren's still not going to pitch in the postseason. Why would he, Benny? You're still going to have Cole, Freed, Rodon, and Cam. He's not going to pitch in the postseason. You can with the built-in days off, you're good with 4 starters. Grisham, foul. On a 7-game series, Cam, your number 1 starter might pitch 3 times. 1, 4, and 7 with the built-in days off. Like, Will Warren is not starting games for us in the postseason. If he does, we're in trouble. The 0-2 ball. We got some good news on Max Fried. He should be back, so. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Rice is on deck. Ball, 2-2. A lot of birds flying on the field today. Flying past the cameras, too. And, of course, NES saw the letters that spell. The 2-2. Grisham, foul to the backstop. Warren is great at the release staff. I don't know about that either. Nah. I don't think Will Warren has a role on this team when it comes to the postseason. Too susceptible to the long ball. The 2-2. Ball, 3-2. The 3-2. Swung at ball 4 in the dirt. Come on, Trent. Instead of a leadoff walk, that's strikeout number 8. Here's Rice.
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
Here's Rice. Swinging at the first pitch, hit on the ground. 2 away. Here's Ramos. Yeah, this game is cooked. The Yankees don't want to play today. They don't. They don't want to play today. They packed it in from the jump. Here's Ramos.
A Puerto Rico. A Puerto Rico.
First pitch to Ramos. Called strike, 0-1. Even if you wish me the opposite, sooner or later we'll all see who the prophet is. Ball 1-1. Who's going to get the meaningless hit to break up the no-hitter and us be one hit? Blue Jays challenge this. They're going to lose their last challenge. Not that it matters, but so who's going to get the meaningless hit to break up the no-hitter? Ball way high. Ball 3-1. And Ramos grounds out. No hit through 6 innings. We could be witnessing history here. Springer, Okamoto, Clements. Do up this inning. Do 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 do. It's always the batter least expected that's gonna break up the no-hitter. Yeah. I'm gonna go Jazz. No, I just said who. How am I saying? I just said somebody's gonna break up the no-hitter with a meaningless hit. I'm gonna go Jazz Chisholm. Jazz Chisholm. A thug poet. All right, Bradley Hanner's out there. Boone waving a white flag. Foul. 0-1. You're going to say Lombard? Okay. After this inning, cast your votes down below, guys. The mod competition, after these last 6 outs, will conclude. D's channel's up 53%. The 1-1. Ball outside, 2-1. There's no way you're diagnosed. He's not going to get a diagnosis this early. Just calm down, guys. The 2-1. Foul. It's way too early. They just said 33 minutes ago, left arm discomfort. He's not even like probably going to imaging yet. As Springer hits this, and Ramos can't make a diving catch. Springer with the single. Here's Okamoto. In and out of the glove of Ramos. Just not our night tonight, guys. First pitch to Okamoto, ball high. The 1-0. Ball outside, 2-0. All right, guys, can we just chill in the comment section? I understand everybody's upset today. The Yankees are losing. I understand it's been a rough day, but can we just be respectful to each other in the comment section? 2 balls, no strike count. Lionheart, what up? Couldn't hit water if they fell out of a boat. I always like the analogy they couldn't hit the floor if they fell out of a chair. Same difference. Same concept. Will they cross 7? Cross 7 what? 2 balls, 1 strike count. Yeah, everybody just chill out, man. Okamoto pops this up behind home plate. Wells under it, doesn't throw off the mask, but he makes the catch in front of the net. 1 away. Guys, Yankees just came off a 5-game winning streak. Just pump the brakes, guys. Everybody's all frustrated trying to turn on each other in the chat. Relax, guys. Relax. Here's Clement. Good catch by Wells. I still want you to throw the fucking mask off. Jacob, thank you for being a member for 9 months. Yo, Ace, much love being a Guardians fan. Appreciate you, Jacob. Thanks, brother. Miles is warming up for the Jays. Nah, man, I got some family stuff I got to do, man. After this ball, 1-1. I'm just gonna be honest, because you guys know I'm always transparent when it comes to the channel. After this, I'm gonna go to my niece and my sister, because we just found out that we got to put one of our dogs down. One of our dogs that we just got like a couple years ago, one of the family dogs. My parents just found out he got cancer, and my parents moved down to Alabama, but the dog was going to be coming back up here to stay with my niece. So we just found that out. Obviously that's not going to be happening. So I'm going to go to my sister's and be there when they break the news to my niece. So it's unfortunate, man. It's just one of those things that when it comes to pets and losing pets and stuff like that, it always is heartbreaking, especially like considering that this dog was a feral dog. So he spent the majority of his life, great dog, man, became one of my favorites, definitely. This dog was abandoned and spent like the first third of his life outside in the wilderness by himself. It just popped up behind home plate and foul. Then spent another third of his life in a shelter, and then spent the last third of his life with my family, where he was living a good life. So I'm just grateful that we were able to kind of like give him a good life, us together as a family and stuff like that. But it is like upsetting, especially because like my niece is from her dad's side, she's about to lose like their dog. And so she was having comfort in saying like, oh, like at least, the dog's name is Banjo. At least we're going to get Banjo because Banjo is going to come up here and live with her. But that's now not the case, unfortunately. Ball 3-2. But I appreciate you guys though. Thank you. Yeah, it's just sad news, man. Yeah, definitely, man. The dogs are always our fur children, man. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Runner on first, 1 away. So that's kind of like today's mission. As this is hit to right field. Jones makes the catch. The runner is off of first on a hit and run. Throw goes back to first. They're going to double him up. We'll take it.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, it's just unfortunate, man. It's just one of those things, 7-inning stretch. Just one of those things you can't control, man. And how people end up treating animals. Like this dog got abandoned outside and like lived a lot of his life just being feral. Then when he's older, he got taken into a shelter. Luckily it was a no-kill shelter or anything. And they really loved him, so they did treat him right. I'm not gonna sit here and say they didn't treat him like, but he didn't have like that family until he got to our family. And like we had him for like 3-4 years. And it was just like, definitely became like a family favorite dog on top of that. And it's just heartbreaking. So he's getting put down on Monday, unfortunately. So 7-inning stretch time, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys stretch it out. Yankees have 3 innings to get 1 hit. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. No, you good, Gooey. You fine. Appreciate it, Rob. Oh, of course, no problem. That's the point of this community. A safe space for everybody, man. Look, at the end of the day, not everybody's going to agree. Everybody's different people. Everybody's always entitled to their opinion, but the one thing that everybody's also entitled to is respect at the end of the day. You could disagree. You could choose to not like somebody in the chat, but just respect everybody. That's all I care about. At the end of the day is everybody just being respectful, because we're trying to build a community that everybody can come to for a safe space, trying to build a community that everybody can enjoy. I tried my best to entertain the hell out of you guys. And it's just one of those things where I just want everybody to kind of just be respectful to each other in the chat. You can have your disagreements. That's all that. But if it gets too disrespectful, it's like you got to kind of just tone it down, because we're all human beings at the end of the day, and we all deserve that type of respect. So appreciate it, Ricky. Roberto, thank you for that $10 super sticker, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you for hitting him with that Wolverine.
Let's fucking go.
3 outs, and the mod comp is over. Who will advance? D's channel or Healer Man Hearts? Yeah, you got to give respect to get respect at the end of the day. But then it's tough, man. It's tough, man. It's the Ace Avenue, not the Ace Octagon. There you go. There you go, Ronnie. All right, Garcia Jr., Jones, Lombard Jr., Hero, all the juniors. Come on, can we get some runs, please?
It is time.
Cease is back out there, 95 pitches. All right, no balls, 1 strike count. Yankees are going to challenge this. They're going to lose their first challenge. Oh, no, they're going to win the challenge. 1-0. All right, 1 ball, no strike count. It happened off screen, so, they were in commercial break. 1 ball, no strike count to Garcia Jr. The pitch is high, and my stream is frozen. Ball, 2-0. 2 balls, no strike count. Ball, 3-0. Garcia takes a called strike, 3-1. Good hitters count here. Here's the 3-1. And that's a called strike. No, doesn't get the call. If he would have challenged it, he would have won it. Walked him.
Walking here. I'm walking
Oh, they're
here.
out of challenge. Forgot about that. They are out of challenges. That's a leadoff walk. Yankees have had leadoff walks in a lot of these innings. Have not been able to get anybody here. Here's Spencer Jones. First pitch to Jones. Hit in the air. Left field. The left fielder by the line makes the catch. Here's Lombard Jr.
Hiya, Georgie.
I know, Hector. Hector, sometimes you're like an Ace Avenue parrot, bro. You're just like repeating what I'm saying. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Like I got there, man. I know sometimes I may slip up on the dialogue, but I'll always get there. Runner on first, 1 away. Ball, misses low, calls strike. Lombard's gonna challenge this. This umpire's been trash all fucking day. That's gonna be a ball. 1-0. Appreciate it, Rob. Thanks, brother. Gotta get ready for work. Okay. Well, I hope you have a good day at work, man. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Lombard hit up the middle. The second baseman flips the second for 1. That's all they're going to get. Still no hit. Are we really about to get no hit? Here's the guy that I have to break up the no-hitter. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Lombard on first. Jazz at the plate. First pitch, ball misses low. 1-0. Surprised the ump didn't call that a strike. Appreciate it, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, 1:35 start time. Jazz called strike, 1-1. Jazz, base hit to right field. I called it. I called that Jazz would be the one with the meaningless hit to break up the no-hitter. But that does bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
I called it. Called it. Will that give the Yankees some life? I did call it. Played a lotto. My luck's not that good, man. Oh, Jazz got the Spider-Man penguin gloves. How crazy would it be if Austin Wells did tie the game right here? First pitch to Wells. Ball, low, 1-0. They're leaving, in my opinion, they're probably leaving Cease out there a little bit too long. He's at 107 pitches. The 1-0. Ball, 2-0. Lombard on second, Jazz on first. A base hit could give the Yankees their first run. Anything in the gap will score 2. Anything over the fence ties the game. The 2-0. Wells calls time. Cruz is warming up. The 2-0. Swung at ball 3. 2-1. Caballero's on deck. The 2-1. Foul. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. The 2-2. Wells base hits center field past the Birds. That's going to give the Yankees their first run of the game. Lombard Jr. scores. Jazz goes to second. 3-1 ball game. Let's go.
Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees.
Tying runs are on base. Leading run is at the plate. Here's Caballero.
The first word is Jose? I thought it was Jose. We know. Wow. It's about a Spanish guy. Jose, can you? I don't believe it, man. It's so easy.
How crazy would that have been if it nicked off one of the Birds and rolled past the center fielder and the Yankees hit an inside the park home run? That would have been insanity. New pitcher coming in. Evan says, no one shuts us out. No one puts baby in the corner. Where's that from? Where's that from? Where's that from? Nobody puts baby in the corner. Come on, y'all got to be quick. Y'all got to be quick. Who's going to be the first person? Call it. I'd actually go pinch runner here and then pinch runner for Wells and see if we can tie this game up. I did say earlier in the game that it's been a while since Caballero's hit a home run. One here would be absolutely insanity. Desiree says, come on, Dirty Dancing. Are you sure? Is that your final answer? Survey says, ding, you're right. Dirty Dancing. Scream 2. Ah, so close, Gooey. So close. Those movies are like almost the same thing, though. All right, come on. We got to get to this guy. Let's go.
Hey, pitcher. Pitcher's got a big butt. Pitcher's got a big butt.
Spencer Miles. All right, here's Caballero.
The Cabs are here.
First pitch to Cabby, and that hit him. And that's going to load the bases and put the tying run in scoring position for Mr. Clutch himself, Trent Grisham.
Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell.
Uh-oh. Base is loaded. Come on. Gave us good luck last time.
Pitcher. Pitcher's got a big butt. Pitcher's got a big butt.
Tying runs in scoring position. You bet your ass if Trent Grisham comes up with a big hit, my phone is going to be going crazy right now. Here's Grisham. First pitch to Trent. Cold strike top of the zone, 0-1. The 0-1. Cold strike 0-2. You going to swing the bat, Trent? Try swinging the bat. That might help. No balls, 2 strike count. .764 slugging in high leverage situations since 2025. Second in the MLB behind Kirks. We need one of them here as Grisham spoils that foul. 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count. Come on, Trent. I'm not even asking for a grand slam. I'm just asking for a little single, bro. Keep the line moving, brother. Tie this game up. Wells is on second. The 0-2. Ball. I thought that hit him. The way he jumped out, I thought that hit him. That would have helped us out. That obviously would have scored a run. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Anthony, what up? Anything hitting the gap will give the Yankees the lead. Caballero's on first. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Come on, Trent. Ball inside. Almost hit him again. Bro, you got to be so tempted just to take one for the team and just like stick an elbow out or something. Come on, man. Eat a couple extra donuts. Get that gut out there. The 2-2. Ball inside. 3-2. That's going to release the runners. Runners will be on the go. Good take by Trent. Payoff pitch. Big moment here in this ball game. Yankee Stadium is on their feet. Trent calls time. Yankees have been down the entire game. They have been no hit up until this inning. They trail by 2. Can Trent come up with the big hit? The 3-2. Grisham grounds this to first, and he's going to ground out to end the inning. Was that a ball? No, it was not a ball. Fuck. Damn it, Trent. Like I said, Yankees have had their fucking opportunities this game. They've had so many opportunities squandered in this ball game. Oh! So many wasted chances by the New York Yankees today. Are you surprised this is every single game? Not unless TC, we just came off a 5-game winning streak. But you can't say the Yankees did not have their chances today. Early on in the first 2 innings, they had runners on third with 1 away, couldn't get them in. You could have got 2 easy runs against a good pitcher in Cease. Then you had so many chances with leadoff walks. I believe we had 4 innings with the leadoff man on with a leadoff walk, and we just now got 1 guy in. Like, we're a bloop and a blast away from winning this game. I mean, from being back in this game. But the Yankees have had their chances. They have no one to blame but themselves for this. Here's Luke's. Called strike, 0-1. Luke's, McAdoo, and Straw. Luke's pops us up foul, 0-2. Our manager fucks up this lineup. How are you putting that on Aaron Boone? How is that on Aaron Boone? Now, granted, I give Aaron Boone more shit than most people do, and most other creators do, but how is that one on Aaron Boone? It's not on Aaron Boone that you can't get guys in when you have a guy on third and 1 away. That's not on Boone. The 1-2. Ball 2-2. Um, 24 likes away from 100. The 2-2. You blame Boone for gas prices as that's crushed to deep right field. There goes the game. There goes all your momentum out of the game with 1 pitch. Yankees tried so hard to get that 1 run in. And just like that, Hanner gives up a blast. This one's over, guys. This one was fun. Tomorrow we'll do it again. Gotta love when the Yankees put on their usual fake comeback to really make you think they're going to come back in this game. We saw another example of that today. That puts this one away. Here's McAdoo. McAdoo pops this up. Garcia can't make the play. Foul. Jesus Christ, man. He looked at McAdoo. He's trying to say runner interference, but he didn't touch you. He looked at McAdoo and dropped it. Let it drop, I should say. He didn't drop it. He let it drop. Delulu, 9th inning comeback loading. Source, trust me. Okay. Trust me, bro. I got you, man. Foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The 0-2. Ball 1-2. One ball, 2 strike count. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. 1 away. $2 million to get the system off me. Do. Ball outside. 1-0. One ball, no strike count. That's hit on the ground. Lombard backhands it, boots it, stays with it, and that's going to be an error. Lombard, like, bro. We're gassing you up because your defense. He's been booting it around a lot lately. Error number 2. Lombard's been committing a lot of errors lately. You're leaving the door open for Volpe, my guy. That's hit on the ground. Could be 2. Garcia throws the second for 1, and Hender's not covering the base. So bad defense yet again by the Yankees. No one's on base. Nah, I'm kidding. Volpe sucks. No, I am kidding. All right, runner on first, 2 outs. Nah, I'm obviously kidding. Volpe's done. Ball. Called strike. Vlad taking all the way. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and Vlad throws his bat. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikeout. The 0-2. Ball misses outside. 1-2. This, to say the least, like I said, has been a rough week for Lombard Jr. defensively. As much as we've been praising him, he has been booting the ball around. A lot of them, his arm has saved him of a lot of errors. He should have at least 2 more errors if he didn't have an arm. Checks that first, he's safe. One ball, 2 strike count. Ball. Foul. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are new, sub up. The 2-2 to Vlad. Foul. Almost 1,000 views on today's stream. We're about to hit a K again. Jace Custodio says, Volpe has 5 home runs in AAA. The 2-2. Lombard, I'm sorry, Guerrero, because I was just thinking about Lombard. Hit up the middle, base hit. All right, here's Kirk. Bro, the fact that Hanner's still out there, Aaron Boone doesn't believe the Yankees can come back and win this game. The fact that Hanner was still out there. He waved the white flag as soon as Hanner came in the game. So, and now Hanner's coming out the game because Boone is like, let's waste another arm. Here's Cruz.
Your bestie, sit down by the fire.
I know.
So instead of bringing in Fernando Cruz when you were only down by 2, let's bring in Fernando Cruz when we're down by 3. Good job, Aaron Boone. Death taxes and Boone wasting a bullpen arm. You should have just thrown Ryan Yarbrough out there. Okay, let's see some of the Giant highlights. Let's see. That game just started. All right, here's Fernando Cruz, a 5.56 ERA in his last couple appearances. This is hit to Lombard. Lombard underhands it, doesn't make an error, and that ends the inning. Good job, George. Good job, George. Way to make a routine play. All right, head to the bottom of the 8th. Rice, Ramos, and Garcia. That was a real difficult play, is what Ronnie says. Okay. All right. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. We'll tie this ball game up. Rice to right field, Ramos to right field, Garcia Jr. to right field. Let's go. This has been a very, very boring game. This game has sucked today. And it's over 3 hours. If you're going to play a game that's over 3 hours, at least fucking make it entertaining or competitive. We still got an inning and a half to go. Also, D's channel. Congratulations to D's channel on advancing to the next round. First pitch to Rice, called strike. He's going to challenge this. It's a called strike. No balls, 2-strike count. And that hit Rice. Jesus, man. Come on, bro. Runner on first, one away. Here's Ramos. Ramos takes a call strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Ball misses high, 1-1. Yeah, Giants up 7-0. Here's the 1-1. Foul. 1-2. Lose. The 1-2. Ramos, not even fucking close, bro. You waved at that? Like, bro, that's in the other batter's box. Here's Garcia Jr. Hit in the air. Deep left field. Out of here. Ramos with a 2. Ramos. Garcia with a 2-run home run. 4-3 ball game. Let's go. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Yankees down by 1. Here's Spencer Jones. Why is Ramos batting third? To split the lefties. I talked about that earlier in the game. Look at the lineup. It's lefty, lefty, righty, lefty, lefty, righty, lefty, lefty, righty. To split the lefties. We got a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Yankees third hit of the game. Spencer Jones takes a called strike outside corner. That should have been a ball. 0-1. The 0-1 to Jones. Chopped on the ground. Weekly to first. The first baseman steps on the bag to end the inning. Yankees are with the striking distance. Good piece of hitting by Garcia. Lombard, Jazz, and Wells going to be the last chance for the Yankees. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm tripping. Inning is not over. Here's Lombard Jr. I'm so sorry. Lombard Jr. My mind is like...
Hiya, Georgie.
Got a lot going on. No balls, one strikeout. Yeah, thank you, Hector. Thank you, Hector. 2 outs here. Tyler Rogers' first home run allowed all season. Lombard foul, 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count. Yankees down by 1. Back in this ball game. I would love for Lombard to tie this game up. Make up for that, even though the error didn't come back to haunt us. Ball, 1-2. You know what it is? That Ramos at bat was so bad, I thought it was worth 2 outs because this motherfucker swung the ball way outside the zone. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Nah, no excuse. I wasn't paying attention. The 1-2. Lombard down on strikes. So that does end the inning. All right, Garcia Jr. gets us closer in this ball game. Jazz, Wells, and Caballero in the bottom of the 9th will be the last hope for the Yankees. David Bednard's coming in to try to take this game into extras. To try to take this game into the next inning. Keep it where it's at, I should say. Why not bat Lombard third in the order? Tay, I already said the same thing earlier. I said the same thing earlier. Especially like Lombard had a productive at bat that would have scored runs earlier. Jazz is going to tie the game. Okay. Do. All right, Springer, Okamoto, Clement, due up. Don't hate me, hate the money I see. Clothes that I buy, ice that I wear, clothes that I try. Close your eyes. Cruz back out there, so no Bednard. Cruz. Springer 3 for 4 today. He's had a great game. First pitch, swinging a miss on a slider, high and inside. 0-1. The 0-1. Ball. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not. I like not bringing in Bednard in this situation. Cruz only got 1 out. He can pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Doesn't get the call. 2-1. Actually, that was a ball. That was low. Playing Ramos every game, batting 100 is killing us, especially because he's batting in high leverage situations. As that's popped up and foul. The 2-2. Hit on the ground and foul. Jeez, Ramos' numbers are terrible. Last 7, he's batting 160. Last 15, 122. And he's batting in the 3-hole. 2 balls, 2 strike count. The 2-2. Springer pops this up, got under it. Grisham is there, fighting off the sun, and makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Okamoto. All right, I'm calling it right now. If this score stays the same right now, I'm calling it. Trent Grisham walk-off home run. I'm calling it. Swing and a miss. I'm calling it. For everybody that says I'm a Trent Grisham hater, I'm calling it right now. Trent Grisham walk-off home run. We need one guy to reach to make that happen. Cold strike 0-2. The 0-2. Ball. The 1-2. Foul. Grisham's going to win it for the Yankees today. I'm calling it. He's going to do it for us. Let's go. The 1-2. Ball. Whoever subbed up, appreciate it with 2 subs from 3140. The 2-2. Come on, Cruz. Swing and a miss. Punches him out. 2 away. Let's go. Can we get one more out and walk this shit off? We're slow burner now. Back at the beach. Here's Clement. Ball misses high. The 1-0. Hit on the ground. Base hit down the left field line. It ricochets back towards Ramos. Ramos fires the second, and he's going to be in there with a double. Come on, man. You can't give up any more runs. Good hit by Lukes. Or, I'm sorry, good hit by Clement. Here's Lukes. Damn you, Clement. Who has a name named Ernie? Ernie! Why are we losing to a guy named Ernie? He killed us last year. There's nothing sexy about a guy named Ernie. Come on. Ernie? Here comes Lukes. Lukes is 2 for 2 today with 2 RBIs. First pitch, way high. 1-0. If I get this, call out 6 numbers for the lotto. Got you. Got you. Bert, right? 1 ball, no strike count. 1-0. what can I do but keep getting money? Funny, I was just like you. Call strike 1-1. One ball, one strike count. Ball gets away from the catcher. Runner advances to third. Now if you're Austin Wells, his best pitch is the splitter. You got to block it. You got to block it. That's his best pitch. You can't not let him throw it. Andrew's second name is Ernie. That's crazy. Andrew, Ernie, Mickey Mouse. That's crazy. The 2-1. Shows bunt and foul. Ooh. I don't mind that play. If he could have bunted that fair, that's a base hit. Look how far Cabby's playing back. 2-2. Cabby is all the way back. Bro, if he got that fair, that's a run easily. We got lucky right there. All right, you're not going to bunt now. Very risky if you do. 2-2. I don't mind that, though. The 2-2. Come on, Cruz. Ball inside, 3-2. Hate what they can't conquer. Guess it's just a theory of man. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Let's win this shit. Can we win this shit? Come on. Jazz Wells Caballero. I need one guy to reach so Trent Grisham can win this shit. Let's go.
Holy shit.
Come on.
There's no hope now. It's over.
No, it's not over.
Gotta get some fight, Yanks. Come on.
We'll fight you. I like that.
Never say die!
I'm playing all the comeback drops. Let's go. This would be a good comeback for the Yankees. Jazz Wells Cabby. I got to imagine Varso's coming in the game. Jazz Chisholm, for the love of God, bro, please don't be up there trying to swing for the fence and be the hero, dude. You're not going to be able to win the game. Can you just get on base? Like, please, dude, just get on base. How about a little double? Here's Luis Varlin. How about a double to start us off, Jazz? Nah, don't turn these hats inside out, Mark. They're too expensive. He's just like $40, bro. Let's go. Come on. Here's Jazz. First pitch to Jazz. Foul to the backstop. He was trying to swing for the... Look at him. Look at him. He's trying to pimp it. He's like, I could have got it to right field. Jazz, 1 for 3. He did break up the no-hitter. We got 90 people in the building. Hit the like, ladies and gentlemen. 1 like from 80. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Of course he is. Ball. Of course, Jazz up there swinging for the seats.
That's what we do, baby.
Oh, I meant Varlin. Sorry, not Varso, Varlin. One of the Vars. And Jazz hits this, and that's going to be in the gap. This is going to be extra bases. That's what I need to see, Jazz. That's what I need to see. That's what I wanted right there. The double to start the hitting off. Let's go. Did I not call that? I did call that. Let's go. Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
It was one of the Vars, Hector. Varlin. That's what I meant. Varlin. Thank you, Jazz. Tying run is at second. Here's Austin Wells. Winning run is at the plate. Yankees trying to win it by walk-off. First pitch to Wells. Take it all the way. Called strike. 0-1. We're in line for a Grisham walk-off. I did call that shit. Vinny, what up? Says, let's go. Jazz, the tying run. Wells, your job is to hit this to the right side. Swing and a miss. That was the pitch, man. 0-2. Gooey wants Wells to walk it off. We got 3 opportunities to tie this game. Caballero's on deck. The 0-2. Ball. 1-2. Because think of when you got Jazz, who's on second, the tying run, you put so much more pressure on the pitcher. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The pitch to Wells. Foul. Stays alive. Come on, Yankees. The 1-2. Ball in the dirt. 2-2. A base hit can tie this game. A big hit can win this game. The 2-2 to Austin Wells. Ball outside. Locks him up. Wells is going to challenge. He's out. That's the strike. That's a strike. Good pitch. Fuck! What a pitch. What a pitch. That locks up Austin Wells. Here's Caballero.
The first word is Jose.
Good pitch.
I thought it was Jose. We know. Wow! It's about a Spanish guy. Jose, can you? I don't believe it, man. It's so easy.
Great pitch.
The Cavs are here.
Come on, Cabby. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap, man. That was barely a strike, but it was a strike. 100 on the black. Here's Caballero. Ball misses low. Glad he didn't call that a strike. We're out of challenges. Both teams are out of challenges. Caballero in his career versus Luis Varlin. 2 for 4 with an RBI. Be a hero, Cabby. Be a hero. The story of this game, we're 1 for 10 runners in scoring position. Cabby takes a called strike. 1-1. You're not going to do a hit and run at third, John. You're not going to do a hit and run third. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Ball, 2-1. The 2-1. Ball in the dirt, 3-1. Go ahead, walk him. You'll put the tying runs on base where Grisham won't even need a home run. 10 steals, a third this season. You are, dude, do not even think about it, bro. 3 balls, 1 strike count. The 3-1. Cabby hit on the ground, swung at ball 4. Fires the first, got him. Yankees down to their last out in the form of Trent Grisham. Trent. Come on, Trent. 122 in the building, guys. Hit that like button, sub up. I'll be live tomorrow. All right, the stage is set. Did Astradamus make an appearance? I said Grisham walk-off home run. The stage is set. Come on, Trent. First pitch to Grisham. Ball misses low, 1-0. It is a little bit more difficult, too, because the shadows are playing a factor. They're right in between home plate and the mound. Grisham cut on and missed, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike count. Yankees 1 swing away from tying this game. All right, ump calls time. He wasn't looking at him. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Trent, you just got to get a hit, man. Just get a hit. The 1-1. Ball, 2-1. Did he go around and check swing? He did not. 2-1. Come on.
Hey, pitcher. Pitcher's got a big butt. Pitcher's got a big butt.
The 2-1. Foul. 2-2. Yankees down to their last strike. We got 139 people in the building, 85 likes. Guys, hit the like button on the way out. Sub up if you guys are new. I'll be live tomorrow, 1:35 start time. The 2-2. The pitch, ball high. And Jazz steals third. That scared the shit out of me. I thought Jazz got caught at third. Because he stole mad late. He ran mad late, but no one was paying attention. 3 balls, 2 strike count. A pass ball could tie the game. Come on, Trent. And Trent is down on strikes to end the game. Fuck.
Get him out of my face.
Yankees lose. Damn you, Trent. 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position is the story of today's game. Trent strikes out to end the game. First of all, valiant effort by the Yankees. Terrible fucking camera work by Yes at the end of that game. Yankees had so many fucking opportunities to fucking win this game, bro. Yankees got to look at this. This is that it was on them. They had so many opportunities to win this shit. Guys, I'm gonna head out of here. Got interesting towards the end. Have a good rest of your night. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 1:35 start time. Rubber match this series. Who's pitching tomorrow? Is it Will Warren? No, it's Rodon tomorrow. Rodon's pitching tomorrow. Guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your evening. As always, thank you for